Hi everyone. All right, so by the title, you want to know about Stone and Spear. And this is my take on a few of their products. I did go out to the website and I have been thinking about ordering from this company for quite some time, and they had a pretty good sale and they had a pretty good coupon code that I couldn't pass up. So I decided to get me just a few things from their product line. Now, they are, again, they're organic, they are clean ingredients, very few ingredients. So I like that about them. They come in these little tins, and so I like that as well. Now they have the same stuff as any clean beauty brand has, which is the soaps. They have the handmade soaps. They have a few like facial oils and all sorts of little things that smell good and are good for you to use. Now, the only one thing that I found in some of their anti-aging skincare ingredients was lanolin. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but that is made out of sheep sheep guts or sheep fat. I think it's sheep fat. Anyway, it's used in a ton of different products. It doesn't necessarily have to be clean ingredient products, but it's used everywhere, like lipsticks, lip balms, lip liners, you name it, it's in there. Now, I was very familiar with this particular ingredient from Paula's Choice. If you guys remember that whole thing a long time ago, where she had a database where you could look up certain ingredients, and then they can tell you based on that ingredient if it was toxic or non-toxic or whatever. So I remember lanolin is a decent uh, um, a decent ingredient to use, but it's not the best. So it can clog your pores. It has potential to be pore clogging, and it does have a potential for people to be allergic to it. So that's just one thing that I knew right off the bat. So I got the anti-aging face cream um, because it didn't have lanolin in it. It was the only product that didn't have lanolin uh, in it. So they also are known for their grass-fed beef tallow, and that was another thing that I wanted to incorporate because I've been hearing a lot of good things about beef tallow. Of course, now I'm hearing a lot of other things about beef tallow, that it doesn't really do anything for you, and it's just kind of like a pop word in ingredients now. But this one doesn't just have beef tallow in it. It has collagen peptides, hyaluronic acid, and vitamin C. So that's probably why this one has such a good rating and people really like it, because it has more than just beef tallow. Now, this is how it comes. And so mine was a little soft when it was shipped to me, so I haven't used that much of it. It just all collected on one side when it got colder and it solidified up. But basically this feels like lard. And if you don't know what lard feels like, it basically feels like soft, almost little more than soft butter. Um, and it is greasy, so just know that it is going to be greasy, and a little bit goes a long way. As far as skin types using beef tallow, I think this is mainly for people with drier skin, or maybe you can I just put it on my cheeks really and my neck. I don't really put it in my T-zone, which is more oily, and I use very, very little of it. I use it on my body. You can use it on your feet, knees, elbows, anything that's like really, really dry and rough, I would say is great to use. But uh, my only beef, pun intended, um, is that it stinks like beef. So I had the opportunity to get the unscented. Um, I think with all beef tallow products, if you get unscented, just know it's going to stink like beef. It stinks. It smells like beef. I can smell it more in the morning than I can right now, but I can smell it when it's just right up to my nose in the jar. And I can smell it when I put it on my face. And the smell does go away after a while, but I feel like when I sweat or when I put it on my body, I can literally smell beef. So, and it's not a very pleasant smell. It smells like cooked meat or like beef broth. It just stinks. So, if you're going to get beef tallow, get it with a scent. Do not get unscented. Please do not get unscented. All right, so that's the only really reason why I'm making this video, is not just to tell you about these products, but to tell you beef tallow stinks. Do not get unscented beef tallow because you will stink like beef. All right, and I had to say, as far as like, I mean, it's hard for me to see any difference in my skin, but I do see a little slightly more hydrated, plumped um, face for myself. Is it a magic cream? No, it's not a magic cream, but it does have some properties in it that are very wonderful for any type of skin. Um, the peptides, the hyaluronic acid, and the vitamin C is literally what makes this product probably work so well, and not beef tallow, but whatever. It's a good it's a good product. I just don't know if I'm gonna stick here with it, but I am definitely enjoying the benefits of what it's doing. I just hate putting it on, and the smell is just horrendous. So yeah, if I do get it again, it will be scented. All right, so the last thing that I decided to splurge on from Stone and Spear was the exfoliating body scrub, and this one is in the scent Tropical Lavender. Um, I I think it smells really nice. Unfortunately, most of the oil, because it was taped around here, plastic taped, but the oil just leaked out of it, and I wish I had all the bags to show you, but there was just oil just everywhere, and it was just kind of a letdown. But anyway, you can't do anything about that. But this is what it looks like. So it's got very big, chunky granules. This is an exfoliation for your body, and it smells great. It smells like strong lavender, and it smells earthy and very spa-like. Nothing horrible. I just am very particular about the granules. And so these granules are really, really thick and chunky, like salt, like sea salt chunky. Um, and I wish that they were just a bit softer. And my legs get a little sensitive after, or before shaving. So yeah, they're just really, really big and sharp. And it just wasn't a pleasant experience when I was trying to exfoliate and use this all over my body. And it is pretty oily. So I don't know what I'm looking for as far as an exfoliator. Um, I don't know, maybe something a little bit more softer. I'm not sure, but this just didn't really do it for me. But it's great. I think it'd be great at a on your feet, like they use for the foot spa. Um, but for my body, it just was a little too aggressive. So I like something just a little bit less harsh when I'm exfoliating. But anyway, it's a great product. It's just not for me. But yeah, I will end up using it, I'm sure. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you want to go check out Stone and Spear, I totally recommend them. Just know the little ins and outs, what I just told you about lanolin. And yeah, they're having some good sales right now, so definitely check them out. And yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think, if you have ordered from there or not. All right, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.